Hey there everyone, Oven here. Quick disclaimer. If you are a casual Combat Master player who simply plays the game to enjoy rather than getting involved with the community, I would suggest leaving this video. You shall not be receiving any information regarding Season 2 or the game itself. I also do not want anyone approaching me in the Discord DMs. If you would like to have a conversation, let's keep it public and have it in the comment section. And everyone, for jumping to the conclusion instantly, kindly hear both sides of the story before you judge something. That is something I learned from iFlex and how he was the one in the right and the people, including me, judged him of wrongdoing he never committed in the first place. What I am going to say will change your opinion on how you look at me and the other people in the Combat Master Discord server, especially those in charge of moderating the server. I know a lot of people and a lot of content creators who are on good terms with these moderators, and if I do change your opinion on them or on myself, I would consider that as my message well spoken. Another thing to keep in mind is I do not hate the game or Alfa Bravo or Sprite Up or anyone from the development team. Yeah, the development is slow and yes, the communication is bad, but that is not related to this topic that I have for you today. So do not go around thinking that I am simply saying this because I hate the game. I have made it pretty clear how much I love the game and its community. Another thing, I am pretty sure this topic will be somewhat of a drama soon, so knowing the crap that will happen, I am open to criticism. I have made a lot of mistakes when it comes to delivering information, and yes, I do take full responsibility of that. Calling myself out for the misinformation when needed, plus the boring app videos I have made. I am grateful for everyone criticizing me for it. Knowing how low some of these people can go, I know they shall use it as a counter. So how about we all accept our mistakes and learn from them? And honestly, after watching this video, you might not even have the words to argue with me. Let's begin. Here's my end goal to sum it up for those who do not have enough time. The Combat Master Discord server, even though I may not be a part of it now, has a problem. The moderators Jam Cookie and Kebab need to go. Not from the server, no. Just from the rules. Why? Abusing the power status, favoritism, racism, and something more along those lines. You will figure that out yourself. I do not want to promote any hatred towards anyone, but only drive attention to those actually in power, so they can take action against this BS. Here are some words I remember being typed out by Pav. Those being, this community is too small to have drama or something like that it was. And I can't argue upon that. When shit like this happens, I don't think you can blame me. Let's start with my encounter with this bullshit, and trust me, it gets so much worse. I made a video where I talked about the ARG reward by Cookie, and in the Discord server, do remember I was called out by Jam Cookie for spreading misinformation and straight up hating the ARG and how I don't deserve to be talking about it since I didn't participate in it. In the video, I stated clearly that I do not hate the ARG nor Jam Cookie himself. Still, for some weird reason, he was pissed about it, trying to stay heated in the upcoming days. So keep this pissed off thing in mind, this will help a lot. Case number 2. The infamous iFlex drama that happened recently in the Combat Master community. Of course, it involved Jam Cookie yet again. The full video is in the description, so please check that video out. I highly recommend it. It's a long video, but totally worth it. Let me trim it down for you. iFlex and Cookie used to play on a Minecraft server not too long ago. Now, Flex wanted to get access to it again, which he previously had. Cookie denies that for some reason. Then the chat becomes heated. Cookie, for some reason, gets annoyed and blames iFlex for threatening him to release his private information. In reality, all iFlex did was point out the vulnerabilities in the Minecraft server and how it could lead to Cookie's private information being leaked to other people. Now you may think, why was Cookie so hooked on to say that iFlex was going to release his private information? Well, that is because iFlex not too long ago helped Alfa Bravo himself be secured by letting him know about his personal details which were leaked already on the internet. So iFlex helped Alfa Bravo be safe, and Cookie somehow interpreted that as a threat to himself. Why was Jam Cookie so against iFlex helping Alfa Bravo out with his personal details? Well, you will find out soon. Subcase number 1. A small subcase that you can say right now is Cookie has a habit of banning and muting a lot of people who also happen to call him out for his bullshit and break his persona. Cookie cannot take any form of criticism, whether that's constructive or non-constructive. The same can be said for Kebab, who straight up denies requests to fix the server. Subcase 2. This one involves the moderator Dashi. My interactions with him have been good. He respected my views and I respected his. Everything went smoothly until I reached out to some more people, and well, Power abuse is all I can say. You speak against him, get muted. For instance, this individual right here was muted just because he proved a point in a conversation. Dashi tells them to shut the fuck up for being a child. On these screenshots, we can see Dashi not being too kind when it comes to having a differentiating opinion, while all the opposing party is doing is simply stating facts. I didn't want to include Dashi on the list because him and I were on good terms, but some stuff needs to be called out time to time. Let's talk about favoritism now. Let me explain a basic server rule for a second. If a user makes a NSFW comment, they get a warning. They continue to do so, they get a mute. And if they still do it, they get a ban. Even if both the parties in the conversation agree to make a NSFW comment as a joke, the rule mentioned above will still apply. Meaning, if two friends in the server jokingly throw around NSFW comments, the rule will still apply. A user by the name Christy can be seen making such comments to random people in the server. What do the mods do to such comments? They play along. And no, this is not a one-time thing. Mods allow some users to break the rules and themselves use blacklisted words. Anyone with half a brain cell can say that this seems pretty biased. The amount of favoritism mods perform is out of this world. So you can say that this is a mix between favoritism and power abuse. Let's move on to case 3. A funny little incident happened when Cookie decided to go all out racist on Papito, a member I think I've talked to. Do remember that they were already in an argument, so things were heated between them. Now in the chat, Cookie is trying to flame Papito by bringing in his religion, such a mature way of dealing with arguments, am I right, Cookie? Now Papito's religion, that being Hinduism, has a ritual thing. Whenever a loved one passes, aka dies, there are a complex set of rules on how it is carried out. So Cookie says, MFs can get over someone being dead. When your grandma dies, she is your new god now. Grandma's dead, time to drive for 5 hours to the temple and place her ashes on a monk's ass, or the cows will invade my house. And this other guy in the chat straight up says Halloween, like, it's a festival, or a Western festival of appreciating and respecting the dead souls and stuff. What I am trying to say is that Cookie, for some reason, likes to go after people with anything he can get his hands on, not knowing much, but still enough to heat up any given argument. Remember, such events have happened time after time, and I am only pointing out one of them. And before anyone says that Cookie apologized, well, that was all AI written, so that. For the next case. Now, this is where things get sensitive. I would suggest leaving this video if you don't want to go too deep in this crap. Ladies and gents, I am 100% sure anyone who has been active in the Comet Master Discord server knows the crap Cookie does, where he says he is married, has a job outside of Discord, and is working on himself. Well, guess what? That's all a lie. The thing where he says he has a job outside of Discord, yeah, well, he spends half his day on Discord stalking different servers with his alt accounts. Don't think I miss those, Cookie. Him saying that he is working on himself while mostly streaming Elden Ring and fuck all in the Comet Master VC, yeah, seems like working on yourself. The time does not add up to the activity, Cookie says. So everything he says about him working on himself, hitting the gym, having a job outside Discord, hell, even being married is all a fucking lie. And a small part of community is actually aware of this and just laughs at how pathetic this is. And all Cookie did when being called out for this bullshit was to ban and mute the people. Keeping this matter safe for work, let's not bring in his non-existent wife and that miscarriage bullshit he did not too long ago. And after seeing this stuff, I can't even take Cookie seriously anymore. Feels like a supreme degenerate in my eyes. Another subcase to add here is that not too long ago, Cookie went out of his way to mute random people for stuff they never did, that being the N-word and stuff. Cookie genuinely tries to find reason to ban and mute other people when he cannot find a strong base to prove his opinion upon it. He simply blames the other party has initiated an argument. And something to insert here is that the community is somewhat aware of all of this bullshit that is happening. And that's not all. The last case involves the Discord moderator Kebab as well. So that's Kebab and Jam Cookie together messing around. They somehow, I don't know how, have doxed Alfa Bravo, or at least have hands on some of his stuff, whether that's his height, his personal relation, including his ex, and a lot of other stuff. I don't think you can defend this, Cookie or Kebab. They can be seen talking about holding Alpha on a string that they will release his private information if Alpha ever decides to remove them from the role of being a moderator, plus how they will not do their job if a rate similar to that of Combat Zone or something like that happens. Just pathetic. I'm willing to hear anyone out defending Kebab and Jam Cookie, but after seeing this behavior, I don't think you can. This is nothing but peak degeneracy. Before anyone says that that a few of these conversations took place in some other server, still it goes out to show what kind of people are moderating the main server. With that being said, I think I've made my points clear. Kebab and Jam Cookie are not good people. They are not in a healthy mental headspace and need to be demoted in order to create a better community. I would also like Dashi to learn from his mistakes and not abuse his power status in the server and learn to take a word or two. There are mod meat riders and glazers who will somehow defend this as well. They will defend fucking doxing, and honestly, I won't be surprised. I beg you, Spry, I beg you, Alpha, please take action against these people, and please, for fuck's sake, do not condone any favoritism. I provided the proof, declare the action. I just want action to take place without any favoritism. And to the people who helped me out, whether that was simple chats, screenshots, calls, thank you. Without you people, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you to every single one of you. I wasn't expecting a huge number of people to come out and share their stories with this event. And I think there were like about 20 people that helped me with this video. So thank you so much. And if you, after watching this video, would like to share your side of the story, please do so. I really want to know what kind of things have been happening behind our backs and what kind of people are actually moderating the server. And yeah, I guess I'm grateful to every single one of you who helped me with the video. And even if you didn't, thank you for the hints that you gave me. A lot of people were shy, or I guess they didn't want to be mentioned in the video to, I don't know, still be on good terms. And that's completely fine. But to those who shared their story, thank you so much. With that being said, I hope that action takes place, and I do not want an apology because apologies have been repeated. I don't think that it will change anything. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, stay positive. Peace.